I'm Patrick Thompson. For many years now, I've had a strange obsession with entrepreneurs. The funny part is, I actually do not have a business. I don't know anything about it. I don't have any skills towards that. But I've always wondered what makes entrepreneurs tick. So I finally decided to use what I know, which is my resources, and to ask a few people in the local area 3 questions. What motivated you to start? How did you get funding? And finally, what keeps you going? And as I ask these people these questions, hopefully I'm going to learn some more, and maybe one of these days I'll find something that I'm good at and be able to start my own business too. I don't know. At any rate, come on with me with this journey and let's see where this takes us. Today I'm going to have a conversation with Mr. Evner Durso. Now, he's a part of Toastmasters just like I am, and I met him at a Toastmasters convention. However, he was outside of the convention also as a vendor. So I started up a conversation with him, and then come to find out he was a successful entrepreneur with a very unique thought process on how to build a business and website. We'll see about that later. So let's take a journey. Get your pen and your pad and make sure you listen very carefully to the wisdom that this young man shares about his business, Freedom Virtual Solutions. Check it out. First of all, Evner, tell me, what is your primary business?
I am a web developer.
Okay.
I help people create website and get their companies online.
Okay.
That's what I do. And also help them with marketing and give them a visual on the World Wide Web.
So, okay, so in other words, you are getting them, like if you got somebody that's older, they don't know anything about the internet, they're trying to get to marketing, they know that papers and billboards, you're trying to get them marketed on the internet.
Yeah, when you tell someone that, you know, I have a business, the first thing they're going to ask you, are you online? Can I find your business online? If you're selling a product, they're going to ask you, can I get your product online? Mm-hmm. In other words, the technology makes it like, if you are not on the internet, you're almost like you don't have a business.
That's scary.
Yes,
pretty scary.
It is very scary to see that. But what I do, I help companies. Mm-hmm. I help companies. Either you have a small business, you are a speaker, you have a barber shop, a salon, a restaurant, whatever type of business you have, I can help you get your business online.
Okay, check this out. Shameless plug. Look right in that camera right there and tell them what the name of your business is.
My company's name is Freedom Virtual Solutions. FreedomVirtualSolutions.com, or you can go to GoFVS.com.
Awesome.
Go, G-O-F as in Frank, V as in Victor, S.com.
Awesome. First question. What motivated you to start being an entrepreneur for your business?
A few years ago, I think it's about over 6 years ago, I wanted to start a business. Then the first thing in my head, you know, I need to start a business. I have the idea. I wanted to start a website. Then I called a company. I went to the Yellow Pages, and I was in Massachusetts at this time.
That's crazy. You went to the Yellow Pages.
Yes, wow. I went to the Yellow Pages, and I looked for a web design company, and I called them. They told me it's gonna cost you this amount of $1,000. I'm like, wow. I mean, I barely have the money to start what I wanted to start. Needless to say that I have a few $1,000s to spend on this website project. Then I started thinking, I started doing research and taking some courses myself, teaching myself how to develop a website, everything that involves in learning the codes and learning the content management applications and learning everything that has to do with creating a website.
Hold on a second. Educate yourself. Okay, keep going.
Then I found out that, you know what, I can do this. Then time comes and I started doing it for friends and family members. People come to me, hey, yo, even I need to build a website. I said, no problem. I spent a few years just building websites for friends and family members for nothing.
And how long, okay, we'll go back to, we're there with the few years of doing it for nothing. I'm a friend who has, I don't know, a barbershop, or what was one of the people, example, that came to you and asked for your help free?
I have a friend, he was my barber when I was in Boston.
Okay, so a barber, I come to you, I'm your friend.
Yes.
And hey, I want you to do me a website. How long did it take you to do that?
It just depends on the website and the content, what they're looking to do. You can develop a website in 3 days. You can develop a website in 30 days. It just depends on the size of that website. And it can be very complicated. It can be complicated, and this is why a lot of people don't want to put the time to do it, and also to manage it. People want to have a website, but it's technology. You need to be able to maintain and manage that website. Technology is not something that you just have there. Every single day you have to continue managing, because today it's what it is and tomorrow something may get old.
So are you actually, when you finish them, do you manage the websites for them?
Sometimes I do. If the client says, you know what, I totally don't want to have anything to do with that, I can give them a website management package.
Okay, all right, that's cool, that's cool.
Meaning that, okay, no problem, just you let me know how often you want to make changes on your website. When I mean change, I'm talking about content, and everything else we can update on our end. A friend of mine said, you know what, you've been doing this, you built a site for me, and it's great. You know, you can actually get paid for this. I said, man, you know, I just want to do this and as a hobby. Then he said, you know, whatever you do for a hobby, you can transform that into something that you can do to get paid. Because what you're doing, you're creating value for people. Why not? Then I said, okay, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so now you're kind of leading my mind. Naturally, I'm already thinking, but I'm just trying to kick this off the ground and have a team. They're probably not going to do that for free. So let's go into right into the next question with this part. How do you? These people aren't doing it for free. So how did you generate the money to start this and get to that point?
Well, the way I started from my full-time job, and just like most people, they have a job, and while they have a job, but they do have a dream. They have a dream to create something of their own, and that is my situation. And whatever that I can put aside, either to do an upgrade on my computer so that I can work without having to deal with a slow computer, and whatever I need to start the business, to incorporate, whatever I need to do some marketing while no money is coming in.
So you basically were putting a little bit aside, say, okay,
Yes.
I'm planning for my future.
Yes.
That's awesome. You've basically, you already told me how you finance it. You just put money aside from your full-time job. Whenever you needed something, you did it. Now, and how did you start making those connections? Was it the people at work? How did you start making those connections with these bigger companies?
We use social media a lot, Facebook. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, and pretty much most of the social media platform. And I have a LinkedIn, which I build with close to 1,000 connections and people that I knew from back in the day. And so we try to establish a lot of connections on the internet.
Have you gotten to a point now that people are starting to just, hey, I need a website? Is it starting to move like that for you?
Yes, absolutely. I have phone calls and sometimes emails saying, hey, I need this work, and I have this small project. Can you do small projects? I said, hey, you can have small project, medium project, Excel project. I'm here to help you. And in fact, whatever budget you have.
Last question. So where did you work before you start? Well, as you realized you can do this, figured you can do this. What did you do?
When I gave birth to that idea, I was a retail store manager 6 years ago in Boston. I worked for Walgreens. Mm-hmm. And tough job.
I was about to say, probably we're getting beat over the head. There's a little bit of motivation in that. Okay.
Tough job.
Yeah,
yes.
Tough job.
Opening store and closing store 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock, midnight, and overnight, and yes.
Yeah. Wow. So you were nowhere even in the field.
No, nowhere in the field.
And you taught yourself.
Yes. I taught myself. I taught myself everything that I needed to start.
That's impressive.
Then when I started, I was like, you know what, I can learn more. And as technology is advancing, I can continue learning more. And now we're in the process of partnering with Microsoft for us to be able to sell Microsoft products. Because right now, if you give us a job to build a website for you, we provide web hosting, domain name, email accounts. If you need SSL certificates, we have all of that available at your disposal if you want to purchase any of those. In fact, if anybody watching this, the first thing that you will need when you start thinking about a website is to make sure that you register a domain name.
So that leads to my next question, which you blown me out the water with Walgreens, man. Totally sidetracked me. Okay, so that in and of itself answers it. What motivates you to keep going? What fires you up to keep going? I already know, but say it again.
I think what motivates me is the ability to help people.
Yeah.
And many people, they want to accomplish something. They want to have their company online, but they don't know how to start. And our motivation is to be able to sit down and have a conversation. It doesn't matter if we sit down physically, but having a phone call, and to be able to listen to that person and say, hey, you know what, I listen to what you need. This is what I can do for you.
You consult with them. You consult them.
Yes, we can solve that problem for you. So my motivation is problem solving, is what I can do, what we can do as a team to solve a client's problem.
Emer, fantastic stuff, man. I appreciate your sense.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to have this gentleman plug himself one more time to that camera right there. Hit it.
My name is Evener. I'm the founder of Freedom Virtual Solutions. You can find us online, freedomvirtualsolutions.com. You can also find us in most of the most popular social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, just by tapping Freedom Virtual Solutions. We're here to help you. If you need to get in touch with us, go to our website. You need website design, email service, whatever you need for your business. You give us a call, we're here to help you. And our website again is freedomvirtualsolutions.com.